Hey guys, it's Kendrell. So, I just got back from work tour and it was probably the best thing on earth. And when I bought the tickets, it was my first time at work, so when I bought the tickets I didn't really know what was going on. And YouTube was the first place I went to find out anything that I needed to know about Warped. And I realized that like everybody posted videos about what you didn't need to bring and what you needed to bring, and that it was going to be really hot, but nobody really told me what to expect. So I figured I would do that. I would tell you what you need to expect. So let's get started. Okay, so yes, it's freaking hot. It is hotter than anything I've ever felt in my life. So bring water. It's a necessity. You're going to need it. If you don't want to drink water, then you're probably going to pass out. And that's just, you don't want to do that. So bring water. Another thing, if you don't eat, you're going to die. Like, do that. And like, if you don't want to spend money on food because food was freaking expensive, like, bring a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. That's what I did. I didn't want to pay $10 for a slice of pizza, so just bring a sandwich or something. It's not that hard. Just put it in your bag. They're not going to take it from you. Now, like the night before, make sure you have everything in your bag. Like, you can bring a backpack in. Make sure you have sunscreen because you're going to get burned. I had this awful tan line because like I only put sunscreen on once. Bug spray. The mosquitoes were terrible. Like, ooh, they were disgusting. I brought a handheld fan. I didn't use it though because like I just didn't feel the need to use it. What else did I bring? Sharpies and paper, because while we were there I met V1I, Jason, he's a YouTuber, and I wanted him to sign my Vans hat, and I didn't have a Sharpie, so I ended up using a friend's. And it was pink and my hat was black and red and you couldn't see the signature at all. So if you're going to the Atlanta show, know this. When you get in, they're gonna let you in the gate and then you're gonna stand there for about 45 minutes until they finally get the festival grounds open, because the people from the Aaron's Amphitheater didn't know what the crap was going on. So we stood in line for like 40 minutes waiting for them to open the festival grounds. And so yeah, during the shows, like, people are everywhere. Don't be that one guy that's gonna start something because somebody hit you or somebody bumped into you. There are people everywhere. Like, I saw more people at Warped Tour than I've probably seen in one room in my entire life. Like, it was crazy. And like, okay, when you're at shows, if you don't want to be close to a mosh pit, go to the back, because there's going to be a mosh pit either in the middle or close to the front. Guys, seriously, don't dress like a hooker if you're gonna go to Warped. It's common sense. I saw so many girls that had on heels and really short dresses and uncomfortable stuff. And personally, I was there for the music. I wasn't there to attract guys. And I know a lot of people were there to attract guys, but it's senseless. You're gonna sweat. You're gonna be nasty by the end of the day, so it's not worth it. When we went, it rained. There was a 40% chance of rain. So I was thinking, you know what, I have a better chance of it not raining than it raining. So I didn't take an umbrella, I didn't take a jacket, I didn't take anything. Me and my two friends sat through 3 concerts in the rain. We sat through Of Mice and Men, The Devil Wears Prada, and For Today in the rain. Pouring down rain. I had on a white tank top. I was soaked. I was freezing. But it was worth it. So don't be like me. If there's any chance of rain, take a poncho, because it's going to rain. It's just gonna happen. Meet and greets and signings were probably the best part of the whole trip. We got to meet Sleeping with Sirens, and they signed my tank top. So yeah, that was really cool. Kellen was super cool. Everybody that I talked to said that Kellen was a really big douchebag, but I didn't think so. I thought he was really cool. He was really sweet. The signing was at 5 for Sleeping with Sirens, and we got there at like 3, maybe 3:30, because the line was already so long. So we waited in line for like 2 hours to meet them, and then like it started raining while we were in line. So by the time we got to the table to meet them, it was lightning and it was thundering, and they were fixing to make everybody like go to the amphitheater where the stage is so they could be undercover. And the guys were so cool. They were like, you know what, y'all waited in line for 2 hours, so like y'all are gonna meet us. So they came through and they signed all of our stuff, and they were super nice, and Kellen was just a sweetheart. But signings were really cool. There were a lot of bands that did signings. Sleeping with Sirens was the only one we went to, but that was really cool. And then we met Jason, and oh gosh, I stood in line for an hour to meet him, and his hair was like soaking wet. And his manager came out and she was like, does anybody have a bandana? And I was wearing a black bandana. So I told her that I had it, and I gave it to her, and Jason is like actually wearing my bandana. Now, pricing on merchandise. I only took $130 because I figured that would be like, I figured it wouldn't be enough, but I wasn't planning on buying anything like major. So I was expecting to go and like not be able to afford any of the shirts, or only being able to buy like a couple of things. But I was surprised at like how much or how little everything actually was. Like, I was expecting to go and get shirts for like $50, but I think the most expensive shirt I bought was $30, and that was this one at the Sleeping with Sirens tent, and it's because it's long sleeve and it's printed. But yeah, I also bought the Vans Warped Tour shirt, and that was $20, and I got a free hat with it. And then when we went to meet Jason, I bought this at the Stay Happy Stay Weird tent, and it was $25. And then one of my favorite bands, I bought one of their shirts, and I think it was like $15. So everything like really wasn't that expensive. I was really surprised, pleasantly surprised. But yeah, it was pretty cool. Shoes, oh my gosh, don't wear flip-flops. Like, oh my gosh, don't wear flip-flops. It's ridiculous. Wear Vans. It's the Vans Warped Tour. Wear Converse. Don't wear combat boots because they're uncomfortable and they're going to rub blisters on your feet. Don't wear flip-flops because you're going to fall. And if you're going to get in a mosh pit and you decide you're going to wear flip-flops, somebody's going to step on your shoe and you're going to break your shoe and you're going to be barefoot for the rest of the day. Concerts. Any of the shows. The sets are 30 minutes long, but they always run late. If you want to go see a show and they don't start on time, just wait, because you're going to lose your spot if you decide you want to leave. For the Sleeping with Sirens show, we got really close to the stage. It was really cool. Yeah, so just be cool. Don't be that douchebag that is mean to people at work, because we're all here for the same reason. We're all going to have a good time, and we're all going to hear awesome music and meet awesome people. So don't be that guy that's like totally mean. It's ridiculous. So yeah, if you've been to Warped Tour, leave a comment, let me know what you thought. If this video helped you, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, do all that stuff. My social media will be in the description. I'm gonna start like trying to make videos every week now. I can't guarantee 2 videos every week, but I'm gonna try to make at least 1. So yeah, social media's in the description. Leave a comment, like. I'll see you guys next week.